welcome. Today I have crossed out of Hampshire and Surrey and I'm in Kent. So I'm on new permission and I've not been here before, have no idea what I'm going to find, and we will see what we can find. So, had our first strong signal of the day, and it's in here somewhere, and there we are. So we have a modern pound. Always happy to find spendable money. That one will go in the pot and get cleaned later on. Lovely. So another signal right next to where the pound came up from, and we have a 20p, more spendable, so that will be going in the coin jar. I'll double check the area because it looks like we could have a bit of a coin spill. So third signal in the area, something else in here. Right. I'm just going to put the camera down, dig this out and come back to you. Right, another pound coin, £2.20, not bad. Hit it with a shovel a bit, but it doesn't matter because it will go in the spendables jar. Let's see what else we can find. On to the next hole. And same area, another pound. £3.20 within the space of about a metre. So that's where the other ones came from. That's where this one came from. So I'm going to stay in this area a little bit, sweep it and see what's happening. I'd say I'm not surprised because I am actually detecting along a footpath. So I might run the length of this path and see what we find, see if we can find any older coins as well. So on to the next hole. 10p, another one. Where the rest came out of, where the pound came from, where the 10p came from. So that's £3.30 now this coin spill makes up. Somebody was having a bad day, but it means I'm having a good day. So I will keep looking. So this signal was a bit masked. There was a few things going on. Oh, there we are. So I dug it anyway. And nearly complete bullet. So that'll be 303 again probably. It's been fired, but still intact in terms of shape. So I'm pleased with that. It should clean up nicely when you get home, add it to the rest of them. Lovely, on to the next hole. This was a funny signal, hopping around a little bit. And there we are. It looks like a very small ring. I'm going to give that a bit of a clean up and get back to you. Right, so here we are back again, and what I thought was a ring actually turns out not to be. So it's got sort of, I imagine, fake jewels encrusted around it. And the same on that side as it is on that side, so I'm wondering if possibly part of an ornamental button. So if anybody has any suggestions or ideas, leave a comment below. And quite pleased with that, interesting find. So on to the next hole, see what we can find. This came up a very strong signal. And it is a lovely little buckle. I'm very pleased with that. That's a really nice buckle. It's my first decent buckle find. So I don't know, it looks like I'm going to hit it with my shovel a bit, but I don't know, possibly shoe or small belt or something. I'm so very pleased with that. I can't begin to tell you how pleased I am to have my first proper buckle. Normally I just find horse buckles and things, so well chuffed with that. And that was actually on, I'm still on the footpath, so I've only got a little bit of way to go to get to the gate and then it carries on. So I'm going to carry on to the next field and stick on this path because I'm having real luck on here. So I'm well chuffed with that. Really, really pleased. Great find. Right, just had this one up. Didn't actually film it because it was such a funny signal, but it's a halfpenny. Queen Elizabeth II. Initially when it came up I thought it was a modern 5p, but that's my first pre-decimal coin of the day. Quite pleased with that, even if it is only a halfpence. I've not found one of those before, so on to the next hole. We had another signal, not too deep, and another 20p. So I think that puts me on £3.50.5 for the day. So not doing too badly today. On to the next hole. Right, this one gave a nice strong signal and it's in there. So need to open it up, see what we have. Then we have a coin, and it is a modern 2p, so more for the spendables jar. Looking a little bit sorry for itself. It's been hit a few times by the plough, I should think. But all money's good money, so that will go in the jar with the rest of them. This signal was right in the mid-70s, and it's just under here. And anybody missing a house key, leave a message below because I might have it for you. So it was a good strong mid-70s, that signal, so had to dig it, and it's a house key. So somebody's been sleeping rough because they wouldn't have been able to get back in. But as I was digging the clod out, I saw a lovely imprint on the back of the coin that's just in the hole. That is another 10p for the jar. So we're having a good day so far in terms of modern spendable money. On to the next hole. This time we have an old pound coin, plus its very clear imprint. So nearly up to £5 now, so almost covered the petrol to get here. Having a wonderful day so far. This looks like another first for the day. I thought this would probably be another 20p, but it looks like the biggest musket ball I've ever found. It's about a centimetre and a bit across, so it gives an idea in comparison to my thumbnail. So most certainly something I would not want to get hit by. Not fired, and absolutely pristine, weighs an absolute ton. So I am really chuffed with that. It's my best musket ball find so far. Right. Just had this up. It was a funny signal, so I didn't film it coming out, but I think, because you can see the dome top on that, that is probably a fired musket ball. So quite pleased with that. Give it a bit of a clean up when we get home, but as I say, I think it's probably a fired musket ball. Right, so I've just had this up. Didn't film it because I was expecting it to be another tin can, which I've had plenty of, and it's at the back of a spoon or a fork. So there is some writing on it, so give it a clear up and get back to you. Right, giving it a bit of a clean, and it's looking very much like it's silver. Looks to be hallmarks on there, some writing which I can't read yet, and also looks like a crown on there, so going to give that a proper clean when I get home, but I'm going to place money on that being silver. So really pleased with that, and heading back to the car now, I think. So see if we find anything on the way back, but if not, I'll be happy with finishing on that. And thank you for joining me for another edition of Hunting for History. I've had a great day, some wonderful finds, including my first decent buckle, so well chuffed with that, and also lots of change as well. And Join me soon for the follow-up, where you will see the items cleaned up and presented with a little snapshot of the history of each item. So join me for that. Until then, see you later. Bye bye.